Sarah woke up frazzled. I need to get to work on time today. She hurried through her morning routine, rushed through her breakfast, gulped down her coffee, and ran out the door. She thought she was doing everything right. But later that day, one question would change everything. She got to work tired, and the day hadn't even begun. A co-worker asked her for a favor. She couldn't say no. She worked hard, hoping that her boss would notice. No one commented on her new outfit. Lunch was boring. Apparently, it was the healthy option. After work, she rushed to the gym. It was a hard workout. She completed it, yet she felt empty. On the way home, she pondered, why do I feel like this? I'm doing all the right things, yet I feel empty. As she walked past a coffee shop, something caught her eye. In neon pink, the sign blinked, "Fill your cup." The words landed deep, as if they were meant for her. But I am filling my cup, she thought. I eat the right foods. Well, most of the time. I look after my body. I go to the gym. I work hard at work. I'm helpful to all my colleagues, my friends, my family. Then, suddenly, she heard the words, "For who?" She looked around. Her neighbours were in conversation. They hadn't spoken to her. "For who?" she repeated quietly to herself. And in that moment, something shifted. She realized something she hadn't before. She thought she had been doing all these things for herself, but deep down she knew the truth was different. That evening, she sat on her couch, unsure what to have for dinner, and she began thinking again. I try to eat the right foods so that I look good. If I look good, people will like me. I wear the clothes I wear to fit in, to be liked. I work hard so my boss will be pleased. I do what I do for others, to seek their approval, their acceptance, and maybe even to find the right partner. Then another thought arose. What if I choose to do it all for me? Would that fill my cup? She grabbed a pen and some paper and started writing all the ways she gave her power away to something outside of herself. She couldn't believe how many there were. No wonder I feel the way I do, she thought, unfulfilled, empty. Then another question appeared. What do I truly do for me? Can I accept myself just the way I am? She paused. Then a new thought came to her. What if tomorrow I live for myself, in devotion to self? She imagined what this might look like. Before going to bed, she wrote herself a note. Something simple, something she would read when she woke up. And then she fell asleep. The next morning, she woke up feeling fresh. She reached for the note and read the words out loud. Today, I live in devotion to me. And immediately, she felt something shift. She took time to enjoy her breakfast. She still chose clothes from the same wardrobe, but this time, She chose what felt good to her. Everything she did that day, she did for herself. At work, someone commented, "There's something different about you today. I can't quite tell what it is." Sarah simply smiled to herself. Her energy was different. She wasn't grasping, she wasn't chasing, she wasn't seeking approval. She had accepted herself and loved herself exactly as she was. That day she worked for her. She set reminders to check in with herself. She paused when she needed to. She said no when she wanted to. And she said yes when it felt right. As she walked to the gym, she smiled to herself. This is for me, to honor my body. That evening, when she got home, she reflected on her day. She felt good. There were probably still moments, places and spaces where she gave her power away. But this was just the beginning. She realized something important. She had done almost the same things that day as the previous day, but she was not the same person doing them. The energy behind her actions had changed. The intention behind the doing had changed. And because of that, everything felt different. She felt peace. She felt full. And as she drifted into sleep that night, one final thought crossed her mind. What if I devote every day to living this way? The thought felt so good.